You know, a political storm is what it is, a widespread controversy or political event characterized by rapid, heated debates and media frenzy. That was the atmosphere on Thursday when two nominees of President Tinubu for ambassadorial roles faced the Senate Foreign Affairs Committee. Former Aviation Minister Femi Fani-Kayode and former presidential aide Reno Omokri appeared before the committee. A mild drama ensued when Omokri appeared. Senators Aline Dume and Adams Oshiomhole openly disagreed on how his clearance should proceed. Whereas Dume preferred the take-a-bow fashion, Oshiomhole said he wanted to make a comment. Committee Chairman Senator Abubakar Sani Bello saved the day. Histrionics, if you ask me.
Well, it was interesting. It was interesting because there was no need for that drama.
No need.
Where there was no need for the drama was
the
because...
same page, both of them.
Yes, where there was no need for that drama was because Ali Dume, in fairness to him, was following the Senate rules.
Okay, yeah.
And if a motion is moved and you said somebody to bow and go,
yeah,
what you just need to do is for somebody to second it.
The motion. Yeah.
So by saying that you now want to make a comment, it's against Senate rules. But I understand why Oshiomhole wants to just make a comment. And you see, they embarrass themselves because distinguished senators are not supposed to be involved in such dramas. Having said that, I believe that Reno Omokri is somebody that I think is a very brilliant man. My opinion of him is that he's a very brilliant man. He's a very thorough person with facts. He likes, and he will be a good ambassador because he defends position. In fact, sometimes I believe that his position in defending the government is doing a better job than those whose duty is to who are paid to do that. So you can't take that away from him. When it comes to that, it's brilliant. I think why some people are raising issues about him is what he has done and said in the past concerning Mr. President. But you see two things. The Mr. President that I know have two things that I've noticed about him. Number one is that he most times he appease his opponents than his supporters.
Yes.
That is his style. I don't know why he does that, but he likes to appease his opponent. But when I now look at it, in one of the 48 laws of power is that make use of your enemy.
Yeah.
The reason for that is that when you make use of your enemy, he will do better than your friends because in every time he has to prove his loyalty to him. Because he has criticized you, he will believe that he has to prove his loyalty time and time again.
No wonder it is said, bring your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Closer. Because your enemy...
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Your enemy will now want to go out of his way to show that loyalty.
Please you, yes.
Because if he doesn't do that, he will believe that people will say that, oh, you don't know him. He never believed in this man. He had never believed in this man in the first place. So I think that's why the president does that. It's one of the 48 laws of power that should bring your enemy closer and make use of your enemies. That's number one. Number two, the president also has a large heart.
Okay.
That is a part of his style. When you are with him and you confront him, it will show you who the boss is.
Okay.
But when you accept his leadership, it will draw you closer. Examples abound. The former deputy, who is now an ambassador designate, Femi Pedro, was his deputy. They fell out because Femi Pedro wanted to run for governor. Femi Pedro was impeached. Later, much later, the impeachment was rescinded, and Femi Pedro became very close to him. You understand? He had issues with my friend, Senator Obanikoro. At the time, Obanikoro was minister
to
PDP, and they had issues. Obanikoro is back in APC and is one of the closest people to him.
That's it.
So it's like that. When he had issues with Ambode, Ambode is back in the mainstream of things. So it's like that. That is his style. When you confront him, it will prove to you who the boss is.
Yeah.
But if you accept his leadership and you retrace your step, it will draw you nearer.
Of course,
normally, a lot of people, even the former minister from my hometown, Minister for Works, is one of the people very close to him. Ogulewe also had issues with him when Ogulewe was minister. So it's like that.
No, I don't think he keeps permanent enemies.
No, he doesn't.
He believes that if you retrace your steps back to him, he has no issue. But many people in his party, a party in which people are already saying, oh, a lot of people who work for the mandate have not been rewarded. When they see people like Reno, when they see people like Buala, they get very angry. They get very angry because they believe that, no, these people, the extent to which those individuals went to damage the Tinubu brand. And those videos, the internet doesn't forget those videos. There was even one in which Reno was saying that he would never work for Asiwaju.
Well, yes, he did that on podcasts.
Yes, Seun's podcast said we'll never work for Asiwaju. But all that now has changed. And I hear it's most likely to be sent to one of the South American countries. So he's working for the president now and is doing a good job. So the president, what Oshomole wanted to say was, look, this president, people should not complain about the fact that he brought Reno. That he has a large heart, he has chosen to forgive him. Let's commend the president.
Let's commend the president, yes.
And then the issue became, it was interesting to me to see Natasha Appointee on the panel that I was going to screen.
Foreign Affairs.
I was screen Reno. They even sat side by side. Because Reno sat just beside her. She was sitting to Reno's left. And I'm like, God is great. These two people, they found a way. And Natasha didn't throw spanner in the works. Natasha said, since these people, we have discovered that they are people of good character and they are competent, let them be cleared.
Mayor,
so many people thought that she will even kick off a storm. But it didn't happen.
Mayor, you mentioned 48 laws of power, but I'm sure you are familiar with the laws of seduction.
I don't talk about laws of seduction.
Okay.
I don't.
It's also another book.
By the same
let's
author.
leave that.
But it's for
let's
all
leave,
people like you.
For the purpose of our discussion today and the Christmas mood that we are in, we don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, the first law in the 48.
Forget that one.
Let's go
is
to
number
the
one.
next topic.
I agree.
No, that's not number one.
Okay.
Number one is never outshine your master. Never outshine the master.
They use the state balance. Don't you? Sorry. Okay. Let's leave it there.
Because 48 laws of power is my Bible, so I read it every time.
You know, law number 2. Don't.
Next topic.
All right, folks.